This is Coach Bud from your Atlanta Hawks.
Coach Bud took the Hawks to UGA for some preseason practice, and Rick and Jamie are there live
on Sports Radio 92.9 The Game.
Good to be here. First day of practice, you just walk right next door, sneak in, and you guys are here working. So
did we get that
nice
music from your iPad?
No, you did not.
That was not from your.
No,
Let's talk about Lou Williams and when he may be ready to return from the torn ACL. Might it be the new year before we see Lou Williams?
I don't think we're cautiously not giving a timeline. The doctors are going to drive that process, and they haven't given us one. They've given us steps that he needs to and hurdles he needs to pass, and those are actually basketball right now. He's playing one-on-one. He's playing two-on-two. He's doing probably a third of practice right now, just shell drill and things like that.
Let's downshift into your practice. Today was the first practice. What did you like? What did you not like?
Well, I thought it was a great practice. The guys were really focused. The work and the intensity was there, and that means they were competing. And that's the message that we've kind of been hammering all summer, and the kind of players we want to bring in here. And typical coaches, there's always things that we're going to go back and talk about that we need to improve and work on. And the defense is always ahead of the offense and those kinds of things. But, overall, it was a great practice.
So when you make your evaluation, most of the time, you know what you have on your roster. Let's just say 80% of the roster that you kind of got your eye. This is probably what I'm going to be going to war with. How many guys do you have that you got real question marks that could possibly make this roster that you weren't anticipating were going to make this roster?
Well, I might answer it just a tiny bit differently.
Okay.
I think the thing that's unique about our camp that we're excited about is we have a couple of roster spots to be won. There's genuine competition for those positions, and people that have followed the NBA and these guys that have been in. Sometimes you come to camp and there's the guaranteed guys and the guys that are just in camp, and they're going to be like, so we feel like we're going to find one or two players that we're going to add to our group that we're excited about. The whole roster we feel good about, but to know that there's genuinely a job to be won. Somebody wants to put food on the table, and that always increases the intensity and the competitiveness of camp, and so we're looking forward to watching that play out.
All right, we're chilling with Al Horford here on the campus of UGA. Al, I don't want to seem like I'm creating controversy. This is not a loaded question, but Josh Smith gets into some trouble last year, and it just seemed like something switched with the team. And more offense went through you, more responsibility went to you. Not sure why. If you want to break that down, you can. But you became a 2010 guy, second half of last year. Josh now is up in Detroit. Is that what you're looking for this year? And I know you're not, going to be clocking the box score every night, but are you looking to be that 2010, the Boozers, the David Lees, those types of guys that give you 2010 every single night? Are you looking to be that guy?
I'm definitely trying to be more aggressive. There's no question about it. If it's 2010, that's great. At the end of the day, everybody knows I want to win. I want to put this team in the best position that we can. And if it means doing that consistently, I'll be there. But I'm gonna make winning plays. Whatever it takes, I'm gonna do it.
What do you see as the difference? And I'm not saying, because I don't think what happened last year didn't work, because you made the playoffs and you guys had a great run. Considering the injuries that when you look at the guys who went down. That being said, what do you see stylistically is going to be the difference between this team and the team that was here last year?
I think defensively we're going to be more solid. I think that we're pretty clear on our concepts, defensive concept. We're going to go out there, we're going to execute it. And then on offense, you're going to see a lot of movement. You're going to see more pick and roll than you saw last year. You're going to see a lot of movement and trying to get up and run the break. I think we got to play to our advantages, and the East has gotten a lot better, especially the top teams. So we have to be better.
Let's talk about Jeff Teague, your point guard. You mentioned something to us off air that I want you to bring to the air. He's gotten better every single year. Do you see more improvement coming from him this year?
No question about it. I see an edge to Jeff that I haven't seen before. He's one of those other guys that's getting in and he's getting extra work in. He's working on his body. He wants to be better. And on the court, he just looks a lot more confident. I think that he's starting to get it now. He's starting to realize, how he has to play. And as long as he keeps bringing that energy, I feel like we're going to be a better team.
We have DeMarre Carroll, one of the new Atlanta Hawks. DeMarre, welcome to the A. Welcome to Sports Radio 92.9 The Game.
Well, obviously, you're the shutdown guy.
Right.
And Are you embracing that role, or I got a little something else I bring to the table too? Or are you going to have to fight that?
No, I got a good mentor by the name of Tony Allen. He's one of those guys. A lot of people, y'all know him. When he was in college, he was the player of the year. In the Big 12, he scored. He averaged like 20 points. Then all of a sudden, he just became a defense stopper, and that's his role. And that's, he told me just play my role, and I can get paid just playing my role.
So, Damare, I'm going to give you a chance to make a headline right now. Could be on Hoopside, could be on NBA.com, if you take the bait.
Or TMZ.
Or TMZ. Ruben Patterson, back in the day, called himself the Kobe stopper. You ready to go there? You willing to go there?
I think I'm just a basketball player. Let me put it that way. I don't want to, put it that way. But I'm gonna be against a lot of top threes in the league, and hopefully I can shut all.
Well, that
down.
comment right there is not even gonna make the AJC. That's the Atlanta Journal-Constitution.
But it does make Sports Radio 92.9 The Game that much better. We're hanging out with DeMarais Carroll, swingman for our Atlanta Hawks on the campus of UGA. They just got done practicing. They're here practicing all week. Do you look at yourself as a 2 or a 3 or both?
I'm a basketball player.
Wow.
I really don't set no number on myself, and I can play in the position I want to play. I can guard in the position. So, whatever coach wants to throw me, I'm there.
Well, let's set a number on tickets, because you grew up in Birmingham. and so, that's awful close to Atlanta.
Yeah.
So have you set some rules about, okay, I got 6 tickets a game or 4 tickets a game? Y'all get in where you fit in? Or how you handling that, being so close, being a Birmingham guy and now living in Atlanta?
I think, my mom and dad.
Oh, I'm sorry. So you got 2 tickets. My bad. So the rest of them got 2 tickets.
Mom and dad get the first 2 tickets, and I get my brother and my fiance the other 2, and everybody fit in where they fit in. But I definitely got to get the church members tickets. They've been praying for me for a long time, and I made it here, so I definitely got to get them a bus and some tickets.
Very nice.
That's awesome. DeMarais, appreciate the time.
Yeah.
Appreciate your honesty, my man. Congratulations. Again, the engagement. You got a baby on the way. You got a new gig with the Hawks. You told us you're just closing on a house. Phenomenal stuff going on in your life,
is
man.
Good, man.
Yeah. We appreciate the time.
Thank you.
DeMarais Carroll. He's our Sikkim guy on the Atlanta Hawks.
You got him. That's him. Yeah, right. Yeah, the one with the 6 girls around? Him. That could include taking him out to the club the night before.
DeMarais Carroll.